So they were willing to recognize them as
Of
what,
course.
a country is
As a
what they want?
country,
Oh,
yes. The state of Israel was willing and ready to recognize Palestine as their own state and to
wow.
give them land in exchange for peace. But the Palestinian leadership, there has never been a Palestinian leader in history who was willing to accept Israel's right to exist, period, to
Mm,
acknowledge Israel as a state, to acknowledge the Jewish people's right to their ancestral homeland in their ancestral homeland, Israel. They said every time that they would get so far, they would get so close. Actually, in fact, Bill Clinton said that I think he spoke to Yasser Arafat, I believe it was, right before he finished his presidency.
mm.
And Yasser Arafat said, "You were a good president." And he said, "I would have been a great president, but you got in the way of that," because he
Whoa.
had promised him that they were going to do this deal and make peace, and they didn't. And, every single time, because he knew that his own life would be on the line
Mm.
and reputation would be on the line if he did that. And until we have, until we are dealing with leadership who is willing to accept the Jewish people's right to live there, there's never going to be peace.